The solution to the popular crime of the internet, known as catfishing. For those of us who don't know what catfishing is when someone pretends to be someone they're not, using a false identity on social media, and they make their victim believe they're someone who they are truly not. Because catfishing is such a broad subject of matter, there is no way to definitively stop catfishing, but there are ways to prevent it and lessen the amount that it occurs. Eliminating anonymity of the internet would serve as valid because then users would feel less willing to pose as someone else because they would be unable to be deemed as unknown. However, they could then pose as someone who is real, which would lead to there also needing to be more security precautions amongst the internet. Just as it wouldn't appeal to hide oneself in real life, it shouldn't appeal or be accepted that one is able to hide themselves on the internet. Directly correlated to anonymity, more security precautions could also take place to better ensure the overall safety of the internet and its users. Asking for specifics like address, state, and city would alleviate some scam amongst the internet, because posing as someone fake would not work if the information input to the site was confirmed and is proven to hold unreliable. Other methods like giving every internet user an IP address would prosper because whatever crime the individual enacted could easily be traced back to them and would result in a consequence. More security precautions would be like putting an ID on every user of the internet. Tracking links would serve the same purpose as an individual IP address, except the link would serve for a site as a whole. Because these acts have not yet been in place, these acts being more security measures, tracking links, IP addresses, and the elimination of anonymity, the most the public can do is be self-aware and alert those around. That being why society can currently only prevent catfishing instead of curing it.
You look a little different in person.
What you mean?
I just mean like, you look a little different in person. Like, your pictures.
Catfishing is already being prevented because it is already being made public by shows like MTV, as previously shown. But personally, catfishing can also be prevented before it even occurs. More often than not, catfishing is defined by particular instances in which the catfishers say something in particular that seems fishy. No pun intended. General steps and indications of a catfish are shown and listed above. Don't get caught in the nets, and you yourself can help others and yourself avoid catfishing.